Hammer here.
Yeah, quick look at the penalties on the penalty board.
Very much not in favor of Team United.
Yes, we'll just leave it at that. Brickyard is the jammer out there for our rival. She's trying to power her way forward. To start things off, the lead jam, it does. Lead jam, arch rival Roller Girls. The guard back around as the pack has not really gotten any further than turn one. She will hold on. And 5 points on the board for a grand slam.
And speaking of foul, that is the 5th penalty on Thundercat. One of the good blockers here from Des Moines United. 18 years old, just moved up from a junior league last year.
Nice move by Brickyard on the inside, gets through.
Bunny pops out the other side with the cap in hand.
Yeah, the bunny had her bunny ears in her hands. And Brickyard will finish the third scoring pass. And additional 4 points to the board. So, 14-point jam to start things off for our rival. Kind of how things started in the first half.
Absolutely. She's so fast, and she can hold those edges like anybody. And if you go up to the edge, right up the middle, that's just a great jammer right there.
She's a dangerous skater.
And speaking of jammers out here, looks like we'll have Lolo Guns for Des Moines United.
And Brick Taylor for our rival.
Strategery on the backside by both jammers.
Brick goes to the outside. She still has one to beat though. Slows down. Goes back in. It's the one-on-one battle. And it's arch rival lead jam once again here. 2 back-to-back lead jams to start the second half.
And once again, like you said, this is just how the game started off.
Yep.
Not how Des Moines probably wanted it here in the second half.
And nice move there by Brick Taylor. Spins around, gets 5 points to the board.
And Lolo Guns finally pops up the other side once again. Start in hand seems to be the new strategy here.
Yeah, Team United's really using that very effectively, trying to get out of these arch rival little walls and throw a little confusion in the mix.
Absolutely. Once that start comes off, now you have to cover the jammer and the pinner now. Let's start hitting talents.
So another scoring pass there for Brick Taylor. Was 3 points, I believe, in that second pass. Andy Swanson takes the jam line for arch rival.
Coming up against
Julissa Clark. I got problems.
Well, here's how it went down. The Energizer Bunny gave me my name, I gave Jenna her name, and Jenna Claw gave Energizer Bunny her name.
That's pretty good. That's good.
We're all very lazy.
It's good. Right. No, it's good. It's good teamwork. Well, everybody's going to be stuck right in front of us here.
And once again, we just see the walls just being absolutely dominant on both sides. But there goes Jenna Claw picking up lead jam, much needed for Des Moines United.
Yeah, that was a good job on her part. Oh, nice move by Andy Swanson to spin around and can stay on her skates. Escapes back. Outside is wide open, though.
And Jenna Claw will keep rolling on this one.
Yeah, nice. It was so open, I think she wasn't even aware how fast she could get through.
And Jenna Claw is just going to keep going. She is not going to call this. She's going to keep trying to score.
Didn't get a first scoring pass. Well, and a little bit additional.
I think they're just trying to burn a little bit of clock, trying to get all their blockers out of the box on this one. Little strategy that could help out here as the bunny comes back to life here.
Additional 3 points on the board there for Team United. So that was the second scoring pass was effective. They did not give any additional points.
We still have a 64-point game here.
Justin Incredible continues to crunch the numbers. He's going to be eyeing that differential for the rest of the
like this. I'm a math whiz.
Finally, Boston out there for our trial.
And Boston started off the game so well. She's had a little bit of trouble her last 2 jams here.
Yeah, Boston had a really rough jam in the first half. Lead jam, though, goes to Team United.
And there goes the Energizer Bunny, and Boston, again, still having a heck of a time. Directional called on the lollipop, yeah.
Yeah, Team United definitely has Boston figured out so far tonight. She is out of the pack. Good job there by the wall of our rival. That was Jimmy Hoffa and Emily Reinhardt.
Call it, G!
And the bunny will call it off there. Wisely call it off as Boston had a nice angle to the outside. She could have taken and scored some more points. So that's 3 more for United.
So just like before, Team United goes down into a couple jams early and then responds, kind of collects themselves and gets back after it.
The ones that our rival are picking up are brutal. They are killing the score right now.
Yes, they're doing their best.
And it looks like Tsunami is going to come out with 3 she'll head back to being a jammer again, going up against Brickyard. He's had a great game. And once again, there it is, lead jammer.
Yeah, unofficially in the first half, she had 52 points, so she's already added that here in the second. Leading scorer for both squads, without question. Like they don't feel Super will send her out, as well as 2 block up. So, Brickyard's going to try to want to burn a little time here, I believe.
And we are off to the races here.
And Mayor Francis Slayer and Greg Danger, only 2 blockers out there.
And wisely calls it off there.
Good job of Team United to set the pace at the back of the pack.
Oh no, and there will be a penalty on Tsunami, which will give the power jam over to arch rival.
I missed that call at the end there, Justin. Incredible.
It looked like misconduct right at the end, running into the blocker after the whistle.
All right. Well, the good news for Team United, they have all of their blockers out there. Arch rival just with Emily Reinhardt shimmying off us, so Brickyard's going to have to go by herself. Very little help out there on the track for her. There is an impressive array of blockers out there for Team United.
Oh, and Lollipop backs her up, but wisely stops, not giving a directional hit.
Basically, anytime I see Lollipop out there, it's an impressive wall as far as I'm concerned.
Pretty much, yeah. And the bench slowly clearing. And
reinforcements for Arch rival, but it doesn't help. As they have not fought their way forward for lead jam.
Oh, and there's a cut. We'll have a jammer change here.
The Tsunami's back out there. Trap cut call on Brick Taylor.
Des Moines now will try anything. They just need points now. They need points badly. And Tsunami does get through.
So redemption for Team United. She started in the penalty box and is able to come out and get lead jam.
Show about 20 more seconds to try to score something here, try to stop the bleeding. And a great seal inside out by United. Gets her through for a grand slam 5 points.
Yeah, they did the back and the front of the pack at the same time. It was an impressive attack. And now that 5 points can be very easily scored there by Tsunami.
They see the jammer, so they're going to line up here. And both jammers just stop dead in their tracks on this one.
Yeah, it's basically just a beating zone over there for both teams. Someone's being assessed to trip to the box. We'll find out who that is.
That's carried away, trying to make a seal, and I think it's a little backdrop action. But leaves 4 more points for Tsunami. Much needed points. Good jam on both sides there.
Yeah, it's interesting, these power jams, neither team can really take a deep breath and relax in the power jam. The defense is so intense when they're to stop the power jam, you're just not guaranteed any points at all.
Oh, absolutely. Once those penalties switch from 1 minute to 30 seconds, you just don't have the time to do the 40-point damage you used to be able to do.
He's done. Andy Swanson out there now. The script is flipped as it's just 2 blockers out there for Team United.
Once again, Swanson just so strong, pushing the pack. G trying to dance and find an angle, just can't find one.
Holds on to it, does Andy Swanson. Gets free, lead jam, arch rival.
Oh, and a little sneaky move by G up the middle there.
Just a smart, well-coached team. They just know exactly where they need to be at all times. And the jammers you can't give them an ounce of space to work with.
Oh, skating out of bounds to call it. That will give the power jam back to Des Moines. You cannot skate out of bounds and call it without being hit.
And that penalty was assessed right away. There was no hesitation by the referees.
And that is just a penalty that is so easy not to take.
Tough one. The penalties are becoming a bit of an issue for the entirety of Team United.
Yeah, that board is very dirty right now.
It is very dirty. I like the way you put that. A couple skaters with 4 trips in the box, a couple skaters with 5 trips in the box.
Oh, Lolo gun. And a forearm called on somebody. There we go. And Lolo can knock it through. She is finally through. She'll be your lead jammer. Power jam.
It's kind of a hectic, sloppy couple of jams here for both squads that resulted in power jams. Limited damage, but a lot of bodies going in and out of that penalty box for either team.
And with Lollipop backing up, I'd assume that the jammer is standing at this point.
Yeah, it is.
She'll make a major run for it there. Oh, and it gets another penalty. This is now the momentum is swinging towards United.
Penalty goes to Emily Reinhardt. She was take a seat. A lot of blocking out there for Team United. All 4 blockers out there. Going to call it directional.
On Lollipopia, another penalty on Lollipopia as Lolo Guns picks up 4 more big points. And here we go. Now we have a swing in the blockers.
It has been a very, very hectic several jams here for both the blockers and the jammers for either team.
Oh, Lolo Gun gets through again, but Swanson is getting beaten up once again. Carried away, makes a shot out of it, can't get it.
So this is a big run of points here by Team United. Just when they were down by about 60, they've cut this one down into the 40s once again.
And here we go, we're off to the races once again. And there's some steals. And Lolo Gun does get past the last blocker on that one. And she'll pick up 4 points on that right at the end.
What a wild series of events here.
That was very unusual. We don't see much of that.
There was a lot of chaos. I was getting lost in just watching the penalties being called. So when the dust settles, it's now a 136-94 advantage for Arch Rival. As what was once a 60-plus point lead, and all the momentum going Arch Rival's way has now shifted dramatically back to Team United.
Only about 5 more minutes of momentum to catch back up here.
Everybody Boston out there for Arch Rival.
And there goes Jenna Sequoia. Great move right up the inside line.
Everybody Boston can hold on to this one. She's free, and she does get out.
And here comes that big 4-wall. Just no hole, and she'll call it off wisely. Picking up 1 point.
But they'll take it. They were down 2 blockers on that one.
And then here come the 2 big jammers from the game so far. And Jeezer bunny for Des Moines United.
So that's Brickyard out there for Arch Rival.
Both just had fantastic games so far.
136-95 in favor of Arch Rival, but they have been unable to put points on the board now for some time.
Oh, Lollipop with a huge hit.
All their efforts going into basically just Brickyard scoring here in the second half. This guard fights her way forward. Lead jam, Arch Rival. They are able to get the lead jam they need.
Another penalty on Des Moines United, this time on carried away, and the board will get even filthier.
And Brickyard is able to fight their way through for the 5-point pass, a grand slam for Arch Rival. They needed the points and they got it.
And here we go once again, the momentum just shut off by Arch Rival.
You mentioned it, Bruce waiting a couple seconds for another momentum shift, and here it was. A 9-point jam here for Brickyard. She has been the medicine that Arch Rival has needed whenever the lead gets close. Very little other scoring has been coming up in the second half for Arch Rival. And for Team United, we really have to keep an eye on that board, Justin. Incredible. There's a lot of stuff going on there.
We have a couple up there for TU with 5 penalties. Looks like it's Thundercat and AJ2 Pretty both have 5 penalties right now.
So Britt Taylor will take the jam line here. With the Arch Rival with a 2-blocker advantage.
They're adding another penalty up there right now. Looks like Moy Knight trying to get a pocket, cannot get it.
Britt Taylor with the lead jam there for Arch Rival. Great job there by the jammer.
And we have a star pass to Violet Grimm for Des Moines United.
It was a really, really effective star pass.
And we had an inside-out seal there that just took Des Moines directly out there.
Well, the pass is able to be an effective one for Des Moines. 4 points on the board after the star pass. Britt Taylor was looking for more points, and she does get 3 more. So it was a 7-4 advantage for Arch Rival on that one. Now down almost to halfway point in the second half, and a 152-99 lead here for Arch Rival. Every time Arch Rival tries to run it high, Team United comes back fighting, and this is a nice moment here for them as they're going to send out Lollipopia to jam, and this was kind of one of the moments they used in the first half to turn things around for a long stretch against Arch Rival.
Absolutely, this much different look is just right there. You can see exactly why they do it. The power right through it, lead jam Lollipopia.
Annie Swanson out there jamming for Arch Rival. Arch Rival tries to go on the offense to free her. hopes that Lolly Poppy doesn't get back quickly, but she does. Powers the way forward, powers the way past Shimmy Hoffa.
That is just sheer power. That is a grand slam. And she has a look on her face. She's not going to stop.
She looks a little upset.
Just got him in the triple digits. We got a 152-104 game. Just under 15 left.
Our trial goes to work, trying to slow her down. Can't do it.
Oh, Lolly Poppy stays in bounds even though she goes down.
She was on one half, one skate, I think. Andy Swanson does get free.
And there she goes, and she'll call it off. Big jam, Lolly Poppy.
Well, and that's what they've used before. They need her to block, does Team United. She's so good as a blocker, but when you can send her in there to jam like that, she's a momentum shifter. She gets 9 points to the board. Slows down our rivals. Lead there.
And this is just a pendulum that just cannot reach back the complete other way, but comes to the middle a little bit, pops back the other side. And Lolo Guns will step up the line forward to Moline United.
And by the way, Boston goes out for our rival as both teams field a full complement of blockers. One of the rare moments we've seen here in the second half of 4-on-4 derby.
We thought we had an opening there. It closed down. Just arch rivals' walls are not only strong, they're fast. They can get back and close up any hole or angle that comes by.
It's a unique mirror of these two teams up with each other. They play so similarly in terms of effective defense.
Which makes sense in how they are trained by the men's side.
Yes.
And the men's side play very similar. So.
Yes.
And we have 30 seconds to burn off this clock. And no lead jammer yet. Lolo Guns just trying to get a one hit around the last blocker. And she does, and she will be your lead jammer.
It took almost a minute. Now Boston still in the back of the pack.
And that's just sheer patience and willpower by both jammers to just keep pushing away.
So after the Lolly Poppy 9-point jam, they're followed up with a real lead jam here.
Lolo Guns is just struggling. She's exhausted back there right now.
Boston finds just a brief moment in space to get through, and she's able to get free.
And the boy tries to go on offense, but there was nothing there. So she'll call it off. And she'll pick up 2 points. All that for 2 points.
I'm exhausted just watching these guys go at it. It's incredible.
There has got to be a better way to make a living. All right, 152, 111, 12 and a half left in the bout. As Energizer Bunny steps back up the line.
And Brickyard will be out there for our rival.
I have been thoroughly impressed by Brickyard.
Brickyard is a joy to deal with and a joy to watch play derby. She's one of those people that's always got a smile on her face, very positive person.
And just look how she hits that pack. That is just, she hits right between the shoulders.
Multiplayer block there called on the skater for Team United. Lead jam, arch rival. This is really what arch rival's been living off of, getting Brickyard out there to get lead jam for them.
And when she hits that pack moves. There's no way around it.
Finds her way forward.
And that is going to be a low block call on clearing away right hand there.
So 4 more points on the board there for arch rival. Lead now 156 to 111, down to 11:20 minutes to go here. This one, as we begin to watch the clock a little more closely.
And just looking at this board, Des Moines United does have quite a few girls ready to foul out here, whereas arch rival mostly have is 3 up there at this point.
Yeah, arch rival has little trouble with penalties. They can kind of, they have nothing to worry about there, but Team United definitely has to consider what's going on.
Well, with this lead and those penalties, they could actually burn some penalties if they needed to.
Brick Taylor out there for arch rival. She goes up against the 2-woman wall of Team United. That includes Lolly Poppy. It's basically like a 3-woman wall.
And Snotface on the box, and that just leaves Lolly Poppy by herself, and that's just too much to ask for her there.
Arch rival's defense tightens up, though, as they try to stop this jam from Team United. Inside move there by Brick Taylor. She tries the apex jump again and is denied, but that was actually denied by her own team.
And Violent Graham will put those hips back, try to get back as far as possible. Give Genesee Quad some kind of chance.
Lolly Poppy does let Brickyard go by. Smart decision there on her part. She was preparing to receive the star, and she does. Jam will be called off. Additional points on the board there for arch rival. reached the 10-minute mark here in the second half. There's 10 minutes left to go in this one, and what has been an extremely entertaining battle here. I've been thoroughly impressed by Team United and everything they bring to the table. I'm looking forward to seeing this team here in the last 10 minutes put a hard charge on and beyond. I'm looking forward to watching where this team can go as another power in the Midwest.
Oh, like we said, the Midwest has a couple good teams here, and they'll be making a move into the playoffs. Oh, we are having official talk out here. Time called to Moline United, I believe, on that one.
Yeah, there was a timeout call. There was no jammer that reported to the track for Team United. And the whistle was blown. The jam started, but a timeout was then rewarded just a second before. So there was a chance for a moment there, a really dramatic shift in the points. Does not work out to Arch Rivals' favor, so Team United will get a chance to get the jammer out there. That would have been a disastrous 2 minutes of derby.
That would have been beyond disastrous.
That's the only word you can use.
That would have been complete game at that point. All right, looking at this board, we have anybody fouled out at this point?
Nobody's fouled out. Both the skippers with 5 trips in the box have been on 5. I haven't kept eye to see if they've been out there on the track much. My guess is that with this much time left, Team United is content to shorten the bench and run some girls out there for multiple jams to avoid foul-out potential.
Well, you don't get penalties, you're not trying, right?
That's right. That's right. Now you were playing the entire time. So with the jammer out on the track, Team United will be able to have some.
Another time out here.
Well, just a quick chance to say hello to Rankin Technical College. Since 1907, they have been serving St. Louis by providing skilled labor through hands-on state-of-the-art training in a variety of technical disciplines. Rankin prepares students for successful careers in their chosen technical fields by placing emphasis on technical training, general education, and professionalism. The college offers both associate's and bachelor's degrees. 98% of their graduates have jobs in the chosen field within 6 months of graduation. To find out if you're Rankin material, visit them online at rankin.edu. Vape One. It's not smoke, it's vapor. St. Louis' original vapor store is proud to sponsor the Tribal Roller Girls. You can check them out. They have locations in South City and Prepare. They've got you covered for all your vape needs. They've got advanced mods and RVUs as well as starter kits for beginners. If you're just trying to vape or kick the habit, you can check out Vape One. They will take care of you.
Well, it looks like the timeout we have here is to fix the clock. Looks like the clock was still running during all that. 53-point game in 9 minutes and keep going.
He's going to find out. He's not sure.
We're going to restart this game.
Yep. My heart cannot take that.
Now, you've watched all the games this year. Is this the closest game that our Tribals had this year?
Well, I had a feeling it would be the most intense contest, and it has been the closest without a doubt. The only other team that really has contested our Tribal for any amount of time was about 15 minutes against Naptown. But there was about a 15-minute stretch where Naptown really took it to our Tribal, and it looked like it was going to be a different story. Our Tribal turned around and went on a major run, never looked back. It was like a 115-2 run, and they never looked back. This is the only other team that has really been consistently successful in stopping the jammers for our Tribal, as well as being effective in blocking.
I like to think that was my doing. They hear my voice, they get psyched out. It's obvious.
You're part of the squad.
Absolutely, absolutely.
9.5 to go. 164-111 in favor of our Tribal. Annie Swanson out there for our Tribal Roller Girls.
And a Jeezer bunny for the Moline United.
The bunny is trying to escape from him. Great jam. Annie Swanson just uses her strength to hold on to that one. She really was hemmed in the last time she jammed out there, so nice turnaround for her.
Oh, and look at all the seals, but again, our Tribal rotates right to the point, right to the front, and just no room for the bunny.
No room for the bunny. Annie Swanson tries to fight her way forward, gets past the blockers for both squads. 5-point grand slam, important points here for our Tribal. As we approach under 9 minutes to go in this contest. Jailer Panty is missing in action right now. It is hidden.
And there goes the bunny. She has the panty.
Annie Swanson is content to call the jam off. She will add an additional point on the board, I believe.
That score slowly getting stretched out here, and once again, here comes Lollipoppy to stop the bleeding.
Lollipoppy out there in jam. She has been a spot starter as a jammer, but when she jams, she has been a real load for our Tribal to handle. Mighty Boss Swanson out there for our tribal as both squads field 4 blockers per side. So it's a 5-on-5 action on this jam.
There goes Lollipop. You're going to move that line. And there she goes. And she's through. She'll be your lead jammer once again for United. Just no answer for her when she jams.
No, there's nothing our tribal can do. And Mighty Mighty Boston's trying to fight her way forward. Gets edged out in turn 1. Lollipop is already around for a scoring pass. Penalty's being assessed to Commander Francis Slam for our tribal and Jam Heiser-Bush. A 5-point grand slam for Team United.
Absolutely. Going to try to close that gap. Plenty of time, 7.5 minutes. Clock becoming a factor, but still plenty of time for Derby. And right up the gun, there goes Lollipop. She may be a great blocker, but her blockers are showing her up here.
Yeah, this is a tough spot here for our tribal, as they have only 2 blockers out on the track.
And there she goes again, another 5 points, grand slam, pushing away here.
Oh boy, and try to attempted start pass there. Kayla Siebert now, the pivot.
And there she goes again, just no answer. She is shortening up. This is one of the closest we've seen this game since the end of the first half.
Yeah, this is a tough spot here for our tribal. This jam is not working out for her late. Star pass is finally completed to Kayla Siebert. 4 points on the board there for Lollipop.
And she'll wait to burn as much clock as possible. And she'll finally call it off.
So this one gets tight once again, as now Team United can start thinking about going for a win here, much less a differential.
Absolutely. We're down to 35 points. Huge jam by Lollipop. And then here comes Violent Grim. She is going to take the start and make a run at this one.
And Brickyard will go out there for our tribal. Brickyard has been the answer all night. Any run that Team United has gone on, Brickyard has been able to answer.
Brickyard might be the best jammer I've seen all season with all the traveling I've done.
That's high praise. Just incredible.
Except for obviously the men's teams I've seen.
Well, it's...
Look at that. Just look at that. That is just unstoppable. That's all day.
Good news for Team United, though. They get their jam out as well, so it's a quad race here. Not a chance for a big scoring run for Brickyard. Brickyard calls the jam off before she can reach the last block with no points on the board.
Good jam by Violent Grim as Brickyard was off and running there.
The advantage there goes to Team United without question.
Every jam that goes by is advantage our tribal at this point when it's 35 points differential here.
Rick Taylor will be jamming here for our tribal.
And once again, we have Je ne sais quoi by Tsunami and Lollipop, the 2 big jammers from tonight, will go ahead and block here. And the bench has been officially shortened, and there goes Je ne sais quoi. She'll be lead jammer, but she is not alone.
The quad races, Rick Taylor makes it out of the path as well.
Jenna's going to try to speed skate here. We're off to the races. See what we can get at it. She calls it. Oh! And a bad choice by Je ne sais quoi on that one.
Our tribal fans are excited, but 2 non-league jam points down under 5 minutes to go. Doesn't seem like much right now, but I tell you what, that seemed like a big 2-point jam.
That was a huge 2 points. As Lolo Gunn comes to the line for Des Moines United.
Andy Swanson out there for our tribal. Team United playing a little bit cleaner here towards the end. They've got all their scooters out of the pack, as does our tribal.
Once again, this comes down to about 15 minutes of this game has really decided this entire game so far.
Yep. It has been a close match.
And there goes Lolo Gunn. She'll pick up lead jam. Much needed for Des Moines United at this venture.
So a chance for more points here is right now Andy Swanson is stuck behind the Team United wall here in turn 2, excuse me.
And they're going to bridge out, try to stretch that pack out as far as possible. Thundercat trying her best, lets it go.
Yeah, Thundercat's taking 5 trips to the box, so she had to be kind of careful. She didn't want to get too aggressive. Did a good job of just using her body to hold up Andy Swanson.
And Lolo Gunn will pick up 3 points.
Yeah, 3 points.
And here we go. The lead is shortening more, but we are running out of time for Des Moines United as Lollipop heads back to the line.
That was kind of a heavyweight matchup here as we see Lollipop against Brickyard.
2 jammers have not had, nobody can stop these 2 jammers all night. This should be an interesting one.
Yeah, this may be one where you and I just sit back and watch.
I'm not going to talk. I'm just going to enjoy it. the lead jam still unstoppable.
Brickyard's able to fight her way forward as well, so favor arch rival is there, at least able to get their jammer out on this one. Lollipop is content. Get her hips turned around and grab a couple points. They're going to give her a one on that one.
All right.
She was negotiating for 2. That's a good jammer. All good jammers negotiate for the points.
I only argue with her at work. She actually works with me, so I can argue with her at work. That's it.
I wouldn't argue with her.
She's a sweetheart.
I don't know. You tell me that. No.
We have a timeout. Clock still running.
Yeah, that's a problem. 172 arch rival, 138 Team United.
And clock still running. Never mind. Still running.
It was an impressive effort by both teams. Arch rival being tested the best they've been all season long by the team out of Des Moines. And for Team United, a statement game, a chance to get within striking distance of a win of the top 20 team in the world. A team that looks to me like should probably be in the top 25 when the rankings come out at least.
I'd like to see Arch Rival move up on this one as well. Arch Rival, to me, just everything I've seen, is clearly moving into a top 10 team.
Well, for Arch Rival, the travel team season really gets going full speed. They are going to go to spring roll in 2 weeks. They're going to take a tour through Canada. They're going to be playing Calgary and Toronto and Dallas. They are going to...
Wait, did you just put Dallas in Canada?
I did. I did. Dallas, Canada. You don't know about it. No, but they're going to play 2 squads from Canada as well as the team from Texas and Dallas. And then they're going to be playing in Brouhaha. No, we're not sure who they're playing there yet as well.
Gotham.
So
I'd like to see you take it to Gotham.
There's been some rumors about that.
You take it to Gotham, I might actually go to Milwaukee.
Rick Tater out there against Lollipop. Rick Tater is bent over in places that I don't even think it's possible to bend. Good defense by Arch Rival.
And Lollipop is out shooting lead jam again. Once again, just no answer.
Rick Tater does get out of the back. Shooting off and will take a trip to the box, as will Team United's block. One of Team United's blockers. Lollipop tries to finish her scoring pass, and she will touch her hips. And they're going to give her 3 points.
Not a lot of points, but that gets within 30 points here with 2 minutes left. Time for a couple more jams, most likely. Every point counts when you're going through WFTDA rankings.
That's right. Amy Swanson will take the jam line here for Arch Rivals. We're down under 2 minutes, so not much time left. Tense times here in Midwest Sport Hockey.
And the Energies are bunny, kind of stuck in a bunny trap over there right now. And Lollipop, you're picking up penalty, but huge hit by Tsunami, trying to save the lead jam. Nope.
Holds on long enough. That was a good job of Tsunami. She really just came out of nowhere like a lightning bolt. Amy Swanson does get lead jam for Arch Rival.
And the bunny is stuck up on the side here.
Shot cut being called by someone, I'm not sure who. Looks like it's going to be one of the blockers for Team United.
That'd be Snotface.
Hands to be called off. 4 points to work for Arch Rival.
1 minute left on the clock.
176 to 142. So, regardless of this last jam, I say mission accomplished if you're Team United.
Absolutely, mission accomplished. They got within the scoring range that they needed to in order to help their rankings. I wouldn't say that this is really a hit to St. Louis by any means.
No, I don't think so either. Brickyard out there jamming for Arch Rival. This could be the last jam of this contest, depending on how fast it goes.
And here goes Genesee Qua. We have a down player, can't hit a down player. Here comes Lollipop. You got a clean house for Genesee Qua.
Brickyard goes back outside, goes back inside, looks for any sort of space. Lollipop will spend the last of this contest probably in the penalty box.
And there are just bodies everywhere. There goes Lollipop, and that should be it for her. But this is it for the game.
Yeah, lead jam for Arch Rival. Arch Rival will come away with the victory at this point. Just about what the differential is going to be. Nice little star stash there by Team United. Finish things off.
Here goes Genesee Qua. She's going to try to get around and score. Trying to keep the game as close as possible. The Brickyard will call it off. And there you go. That is game.
So So we'll wait for the final score. It's unofficial on the board. It is going to be an arch rival Royalville victory. A deep sigh of relief from the fans here at Midwest Sport Hockey. Team United, though, has to keep their head held up high because this was an incredible effort. Arch rival was winning games by 300-plus points, and this one was down to 38 differential. What a great one.
Absolutely, but a little revenge by arch rival over the last year.
Just a little. And let's hear it for the arch rival Roma girls. Victorious here tonight, Midwest Sport Hockey. Number 20 team in the world remains undefeated on the season and undefeated here at home.